Hello and welcome to another edition of 5th grade math. I'm Mr. Manella and joining me again are my assistants Stu and Gene. How you guys doing today?
Not great, dude.
Huh?
Stu made hot chocolate and didn't tell me that there was crushed Takis in it until after it was too late.
You put crushed Takis in hot chocolate? Dude, that's taking it way too far.
It's not my fault. You're both scared to live life to the fullest. You're afraid of the possibilities.
The putting Takis and everything means you're the one who's afraid to try new things. Hot chocolate wasn't broken. It does not need to be fixed.
I'm with Gene on this one, Stu. Okay, hot chocolate is already perfect. Adding crushed Takis to it is not going to make it better.
Well, how do you know? You haven't even tried it yet.
There are some things in life you don't need to try to know that they're a bad idea, and this is definitely one of those things.
But there's chocolate out there with chilies in it. I don't see how this is different.
Well, for one thing, that's not an improvement on chocolate. That stuff tastes good because of the chocolate, not because someone put chilies in it.
Wrong.
Gotta agree once again, okay? I like spicy and I love chocolate, okay? But I don't like them together. It doesn't make either one better, okay? Some
Says you.
things are best kept separate, like Muppets late at night because they make a lot of noise.
Yeah!
Okay, but yes, you're right, says me. I also say it's time for some math.
Ooh,
Today
yeah.
we're going to be learning about division.
Sweet.
It's division time, yeah. In our first division lesson, we're going to be learning about how to divide numbers with lots of zeros in them.
Zero! Yes!
Using what we know from our times tables.
Ah.
It all comes back to the times tables.
Glad we worked on those.
Yeah, well, let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Before we get started with division, we need to brush up on some vocabulary. Here is a sample division equation. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. When we divide, the number being divided is called the dividend. The number we are dividing by is called the divisor, and our answer is called the quotient.
Hey, I noticed something.
Oh yeah, what is it?
In that equation, if you take those same numbers, you can make a fact from the times table. You know that one, 6 times 4 is 24.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Multiplication and division are what we call inverse operations,
Oh.
which means they are opposites. The same is true of addition and subtraction. To undo multiplication, you divide. To undo division, you multiply.
Oh.
I'm glad you pointed that out because even though we are doing division today, our times tables are going to play a big part. Let's try another problem, this time with a few zeros. Okay, we've got 5,600 divided by 70.
I see another times table fact, but there's a bunch of zeros now, so I'm not sure what to do.
Do we remember what those zeros represent?
Oh, they're tens. There are tens hiding in there.
You are en fuego today.
Well, fuego is my favorite Taki flavor. It goes with anything.
Not hot chocolate.
All right, we are not doing this again, but yes, there are tens in there, and we can remove those tens before we divide. We just have to make sure we remove an equal number of tens from both the dividend and the divisor. We can do that by crossing off an equal number of zeros from the end of our dividend and divisor. Let's do that now.
There's still 1 0 left, though.
There is. We saved that for our answer, and now we divide what's left using what we know from our times table. What's 56 divided by 7?
Well, 7 times 8 is 56, so 56 divided by 7 must be 8. So does that mean that the 0 goes after the 8 and our answer is 80?
It sure does. Let's try another problem on the whiteboard. Okay, so we have a couple different problems that we're going to look at here that we can solve using what we just learned about zeros and division and how our times tables relate to it.
Okay.
So here we have 63 divided by 90. Now, does 9 go into 63 evenly?
I think so, yeah.
It sure does. So we're going to keep that in mind. That means we can do our trick with the zeros, okay? Now, what we can do is we can remove a multiplication of tens from both our dividend and our divisor, but we can't do an unequal amount. So we've only got 1 0 here, which means we can only remove 1 0 from here. So we cross this one out, and we cross this one out. How many zeros are left over?
Just that one right there.
Well, just that one is going to go into our answer, and if you underline it in both places, it reminds you that you've already used it. And then what's 63 divided by 9?
7.
7 is correct.
Yeah.
And so what's our answer, Gene? Gene, you alive? Gene, where'd he go? Stu, what happened to him?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think you stumped him. He was
Did you get
back at
stumped?
63 divided by
I'm
9.
sorry, I was lost in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Gene, can you read this number?
I'm gonna guess 70.
It is 70. That's
Okay,
correct.
thank God.
Okay, I'm glad you're still with
Oof.
us.
Thank you.
That was
I'm so
scary.
glad we're still on this take.
I thought he had a heart attack.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, we're not cutting this.
No
Absolutely not.
yeah.
No. Again,
Yeah.
that would cost way too much money to reshoot this.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Yes, and never ever stop rolling.
Yeah.
Rock and rolling.
Never.
Yeah.
We don't want to put our foot through a Van Gogh, dude.
What? Yeah. No, that'd be bad.
It would be bad. Okay, but I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Gene, and I feel like you low-key insulted us at the same time.
What? I don't
But-
get it still.
He was implying that this is such a high-quality endeavor that us reshooting a take would be akin to putting a foot through a Van Gogh painting, also known as a priceless work of art. But you know
Oh.
what? I'm going to ignore the sarcasm,
Oh,
take
wait.
it literally, and say that you're right. This is a masterwork of staggering genius, so we're going to continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait
don't
a minute.
actually
I think
feel
I
that
just
way.
got it. Ugh.
As I said, masterwork of staggering genius.
Ugh. Okay, back to the math.
Right, okay, so for this next one, we have 2 zeros in our divisor,
Uh-huh.
which means we can get rid of 2 zeros in
Oh.
our dividend. We have these 2 left here, so they're going to go over here. And what is 32 divided by 4?
It's 8.
It is 8.
I think I totally just got it that you can't get rid of more zeros between each number. They have to be the same.
Exactly. Okay?
Oh man.
Because, like, what's 4 divided by, what's like 40 divided by 10, right? What is that?
It would just be 4.
Right, and what's 400 divided by 100?
It'd just be 4.
And what's 4,000 divided by 1,000?
It'd just be 4.
Right, so as long as the zeros match, the answer is ultimately going to be the same. Isn't it?
Nice.
Okay.
But,
Got
but
it.
400 divided by 10 would not be 4. It
It
would
would
be
be
40.
different.
And it would be a different answer. So,
Okay. Got it. I think I'm getting it.
okay, you guys ready to do a recap?
Totes.
Yeah, let's do a recap.
Okay,
Okay.
all in one take.
Yeah.
So, to recap, when you divide with numbers that are part of a times table fact family, and they also have a lot of zeros, okay,
Uh-huh.
you can remove an equal number of zeros from the back end from each the dividend and the divisor. Has to be the same amount.
Same.
Got
Right.
to be the same amount. Then any leftover zeros that are still in the dividend, you can go ahead and put them in the back of your answer
Yeah.
and do the division like you know from your times tables. Remember, it's the opposite of the times table. So
Mhm.
if it's 56 and 8, then you know that the missing number from that fact family is 7. If it's
Yeah.
32 and 4, that missing number is 8.
8.
Okay? And that's the way we do the division mentally. So we don't have to actually do it on paper or on a screen or on a whiteboard or anything like that. Okay, you guys got it?
Yeah,
Got
got it.
Okay. You guys want to take us out?
Take us out where? To get more Takis?
I think he means the ending of the video.
Oh, that makes more sense. Can we still go get more Takis?
No, you've still got 3 cabinets full.
I'd feel better with 4.
No.
Fine. Ready, Gene?
Ready.
Well, this
This
concludes
concludes
our
our
video
video
lesson.
lesson.
See
See
you
you
next
next
time. We did a good job.